Essentially what was happening is that there's been some sexual harassment that's been going on. There's about 4 perpetrators from CPS who have been identified by the Workers and Students Forum, and they were not happy with the way the investigation was being conducted. Given the fact that it's taken 6 months, of course there was a timeline given as to why it took so long, but they generally were not satisfied with the fact that 2 of the perpetrators their charges were let go, and one of the alleged perpetrators was said to have engaged in consensual sex and therefore is in breach of, bringing the university into disrepute. So that's what the main issue is here. They're just looking for reform of these sexual harassment procedures and investigations, especially as they relate to outsourced workers at the University of the Free State. That's essentially what's been happening now. On Tuesday there was a march, after which they gave a silent march, which came right here to the main building, after which they gave over a memorandum of demands stipulating all those reforms that they requested, which was handed over to Prakash Naidu. And he signed it over, and so today was just about getting the feedback from the university, essentially, in terms of the requests of the Workers and Students Forum.
Management notes the grievances captured in the memorandum and recommits itself to challenge and eradicate all forms of gender-based violence on its campuses and in the country. We urge you to bring to our attention instances of persons who have been committed any act of impropriety. This may be brought to the attention of the Employee Relations Manager, Compliance Officer of our Unit for Institutional Change and Social Justice, who will provide direction on how to deal with such issues.
So as far as I know, the workers had reported a case of sexual assault, and according to them it wasn't dealt with adequately, and so they've been in negotiations with management about this specific case. But obviously the way that this case has been handled has pointed to a lot of other areas in which they are not being protected when it comes to gender-based violence and sexual assault. So this is really, it looks to me like a culmination of all of these issues that are just not being addressed. And the response that they receive from management now doesn't answer the memorandum at all, so I'm not sure what's going to happen now.